need to go back to your eating program.
Your promise, don't lie to you, tell you true, do strong in the diet.
Eat only the food that you're supposed to eat.
After getting so close to the target weight, Dominique went back to eating her favorite Haitian food. But she put food suppressant powder on her meals, thinking that it would counteract the calories.
Doctors have urged her to diet and exercise, but an accident in the year 2000 severely hampered her mobility and hurt her pride when a lymphedema developed.
I just got embarrassed going outside, and because of course everybody would look at me.
Charity now longs for a gastric bypass surgery, which will stem her insatiable appetite. But the operation can only be performed safely if she loses 200 pounds herself. To help shed some pounds off, Charity is trying to exercise more and is on a diet restricting her to just 1,200 calories a day compared to her previous intake of 10,000.
Or we'd have Chinese, or we'd make chips and dip, tacos, ice cream for lunch. We'd have like anything.
For 18-year-old daughter, Charlie, growing up was very different to other kids.
Everyone else was doing like other stuff and I was at home taking care of my mom. I guess it's just kind of what's normal to me.
And Charity's condition has had a serious effect on their relationship.
I used to be really, really close to my mom and now I'm just not at all. Like it's constant fighting and arguing because I'm getting to the point where I've done it for so long that it gets really easily to be frustrated and we just fight a lot.
The couple dream of tying the knot soon, but Charity's mobility issues have overshadowed the wedding plans.
I want a big wedding. I want to be able to fit into a dress. If I wanted to get married in my living room, I'd already be married.
While she and Tony discuss venues, Charity tasks Charlie with hunting for the perfect wedding dress at David's Bridal, where she feeds back her findings on video.
I like this dress. It's my dream dress. It's really beautiful.
It seems like you. Something you'd wear. I like that one. I also like the middle one too. Those are the two that I thought you'd like the most.
Charity knows her wish will only come true if she can reach her target weight. Her physician, osteopath Ben Miller, is coming to check her progress by weighing her for the first time in 4 months.
She needs to be able to prove that she can lose weight on her own. Are you ready for this, Charity?
Yes, ready to see.
765 pounds. This makes you probably right up there with some of the heaviest women in the world.
For Charity, the news of only losing 22 pounds after 4 weeks of crash dieting is devastating. But Dr. Miller hopes the blow might motivate her.
I don't want to be like this. I would rather die than live this way. I really thought my weight would have been down a lot more than that, as hard as I've worked.
Is this going to be the straw that broke the camel's back? Or is this going to be the motivation you need to work harder, to continue with all the good
History.
Well, my name is Altavice Renee Williams. I go by Renee. I'm 29 years old. I've lived in Austin, Texas my whole life. Okay, let's start with the list of misconceptions for overweight or obese people. That you smell. That is not true. That you eat a lot. That you eat all the time. That is just so not true. I mean, there are times when I have to force myself to eat something because I know it's been a while since I've eaten something and I need to. I'm not the average overweight person. I never have been. My stomach's always been flat. Even though my sides are out here, this is below my waist. I guess closer to my hip area. My waist is actually in here. It's really small compared to my weight.
Renee has been bedbound for 4 years.
I have to be helped with everything. Anything you can think of. I mean, I can brush my own teeth, comb my hair. I have to have everything brought to me though. But I can do those, you know, things like that, put my makeup on, and a lot of people that are usually this weight cannot move around at all. I can touch my toes. I can sit up unassisted. I just using the features on the bed, and I don't need any back support. Oh. Okay. So I can, you know, I can sit up. I don't have it positioned all the way right, but I used to be able to totally turn over in my bed. I don't know, I can't turn over anymore now. My skin has become so fragile. When I move my legs too much, if I lift them up too high, I feel it rip open in the creased areas.
Weighing nearly half a ton and lying in bed 24 hours a day takes its toll.
Around this side, this is where I have the areas that actually weep fluid. I've never seen them myself. I just know they're there. They feel horrible. I've accidentally touched them a couple of times, and my kids.
I'm tired of this bed being my existence.
No one made me fat. I made myself fat.
I have to knock it off with this overeating before it kills me.
My own mortality is a constant thought.
My whole family is suffering from morbid obesity. If we don't change things, someone's gonna die.
Many of the family members are beating themselves to death. Essentially, without the surgery, they could die.
Drew, Shataka, and I are all debating whether or not to get this surgery, but we're all scared.
It has to be about 3 years since I've gone outside. I feel sad and embarrassed that I've allowed my life to come to this.
I'm worried about you because we're talking about you being able to live.